The warthog had been lying beside the abandoned burrow for nearly an hour, its heavy body pressed deeply into the dry earth. Its breathing was slow, its eyes nearly closed, and its large curved tusks rested only a short distance above the ground. 3 banded mongooses searched around it. At first, they showed little interest in the warthog itself. They were following insects disturbed by its weight. The soil beneath the belly and legs had been compressed. Beetles, flies, and tiny invertebrates hidden below the surface were now exposed along the edges of the resting place. One mongoose stopped beside the front foot. A beetle emerged from a crack in the soil. The mongoose rushed forward, caught it, and immediately stepped back. The warthog did not react. Encouraged by the easy reward, the mongooses began following the outline of its body. One searched near the tail. Another investigated the ground below the shoulder. The primary mongoose moved toward the front leg joint. Here, the warthog's rough protective skin changed into softer folds. These areas around the legs, neck, cheeks, and ears offered hiding places for small parasites. The mongoose tilted its head. One dark tick was exposed near the surface. It stepped closer and snapped at the parasite, but the tick remained attached. The warthog shifted one forefoot. The mongoose jumped away instantly. Dust rolled beneath the claws, and several insects scattered from the disturbed ground. Rather than returning to the tick, the mongoose caught one of the fleeing insects. It was a smaller meal, but a safer one. The mongooses did not depend on parasites alone. Any beetle, fly, or larva exposed by the resting warthog could become food. But the primary mongoose continued watching the shoulder. Another tick was visible inside a shallow neck fold. This time, the mongoose placed both forepaws against the warthog's side. The warthog remained still. The mongoose pulled itself higher and climbed onto the shoulder. From this position, it could reach places hidden from the ground. It moved slowly toward the lower neck, while a second mongoose waited below for anything that might fall. The mongoose found the exposed tick and gripped it with its front teeth. It pulled once. The parasite remained fixed. It changed its angle and pulled again. The tick released. The warthog's skin twitched beneath its paws. The mongoose froze. The second animal rushed toward the fallen prey, and the tick dropped into the dust. Both mongooses lunged for it. A third joined the competition, but one quickly seized the tick and ran away to swallow it. This was not coordinated cleaning. Each mongoose was feeding for itself. The primary mongoose climbed onto the shoulder again and moved closer to the head. Several parasites were hidden around the cheek and the base of the ear. One moderately swollen tick was visible along the outer ear fold. It was a larger reward, but reaching it meant moving dangerously close to the warthog's face and tusks. The mongoose stopped. The warthog's ear rotated slightly. The mongoose stepped back, and the ear became still. It moved forward again and lowered its muzzle toward the tick. It gripped the parasite and pulled. The warthog flicked its ear. The sudden movement struck the mongoose and forced it sideways. Its rear feet slipped, and it jumped back to the ground as dust rose around the warthog's head. The warthog still did not stand. The mongooses waited. One searched for insects disturbed by the movement. Another returned to the safer ground near the front leg. The primary mongoose continued watching the ear. The swollen tick was still attached. It approached again, climbed from behind the shoulder, and reached toward the same fold. The second mongoose stood below, watching the prize. The primary mongoose gripped the tick. This was the safest part of the encounter. Only a few parasites had been removed directly from the warthog. Many remained hidden around its ears, neck,